grader. Ho-ho! Steve! Steve! In the next few minutes, you are either going to walk out of here with $1 million or you're going to walk out with $25,000, which will be the biggest drop in the history of the show. Steve, you are the first person with enough brains and guts to go for the $1 million question. Steve, you're either going to be a role model or a punchline.
Punchline!
Steve, for the very first time on this program, we are seeing the $1 million question with $1 million on the line. Here is the 5th grade astronomy question worth $1 million. What was the name of the first satellite put into orbit by the United States? What was the name of the first satellite put into orbit by the United States?
Oh, boy. Well, I know the Sputnik was the Russian satellite. And the moon missions were the Apollo missions. Oh man, this is a tough question. Probably why it's worth so much. Well, you know.
Take your time, there's no hurry.
There is no hurry.
Talk it out. What are you thinking, Steve?
Well, there's 2 things that are coming to mind. The first instinct is telling me that it's Mercury. The second instinct is telling me Genesis. But, well.
Let's read the question.
What was the name of the first satellite put into orbit by the United States? You know what? I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna say Mercury. Oh boy.
Steve, Mercury was the name of the first manned launch into orbit by the United States. The correct answer is Explorer. I am so sorry, Steve. You had the guts to go for it, but you're still walking out of here with $25,000. You're leaving us with a great break dance. And one other thing.
My name is Steve Nalepa. I may be a Yale graduate, but I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
We'll be back with more Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Last week, our contestant Carrie Ann Sherdon from Darwin, Australia made $2,000. She's playing for $5,000. Now, Carrie Ann, Alana helped you with the first 2 questions. Pick another classmate and let's play for $5,000. You know, picking a classmate shouldn't be this hard of a decision. This is really the easy part of the game.
Jacob.
Jacob, come on up.
All right, let's go, Jacob. Let's go.
All All right, well, let's find out. Is Carrie Ann Sherdon smarter than a fifth grader? Pick a subject, Carrie Ann.
All right. So, I am going to go with third grade spelling.
Third grade spelling.
Yeah, third grade spelling. Woo!
The $5,000 question is, the word balloon has two sets of double letters, LL and OO. How many sets of double letters are in the following word? Bookkeeper. The word balloon has two sets of double letters, double L, double O. How many sets of double letters are in the word bookkeeper? As you know, your classmates can help you. Now, you have already used your copy, but you still have a peek and a save left. Your classmate Jacob has locked in his answer. What are you thinking?
There are two sets of double letters in the word bookkeeper.
It says on here you work at a veterinarian's office. What do you do there?
I actually do admissions.
So
Admit all the sick-
bookkeeping, kind of.
Kind of. No.
You're wrong. There are more than two sets in the word bookkeeper.
There is.
Let's put the word bookkeeper up on the board and count them out. Help me out here, Carrie Ann. Count them out.
One, two, three.
The only way that you keep taking this test
The only way?
is if this fifth grader over here
It's all right.
has saved you.
Yeah.
How many sets of double letters are in the word bookkeeper? If Jacob said 3, you've got $5,000. If he didn't, you have nothing. For $5,000, can we see what Jacob said? 3! Okay, you just used your save. You have used your copy. How you feeling?
Very afraid and...
You've got $5,000,
But
okay?
I feel good.
You're playing for $10,000. Let's pick another subject.
I will go with third grade social studies.
Third grade social studies. Carrie Ann, the $10,000 question is, the United Nations headquarters are in what city? The United Nations headquarters are in what city? Classmate Jacob has locked in his answer. What are you thinking, Carrie Ann?
I have no idea. So
I don't believe that.
I don't.
I mean, it's really not about dignity anymore. It's about the money.
Yes, it's about the money. So I am gonna peek.
You're gonna peek.
Yes.
Let's see what Jacob said. The United Nations headquarters are in what city? New York City. How's that feel?
I don't know, but I'm gonna have to go with it anyway, because I don't know. So, yeah, New York City.
Locking it in. The city's so nice, they named it twice. He's right. You got The United Nations headquarters are located in New York City.
Oh my gosh.
Good job, bud.
Bye, Jacob. Thank you.
Jacob has to return to the classroom because you have used both of your cheats and your save. This next question is a big question because if you get the $25,000 question right, no matter what happens the rest of the game, you've got at least $25,000. Take a deep breath. Let's pick a subject.
I'm gonna go with first grade measurements.
First grade measurements. The $25,000 question is coming up when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Carrie Ann Sherdon, has got $10,000.
Yeah!
The $25,000 question, Carrie Ann, is this. True or false, in a leap year, there are more days in January and February combined than there are in November and December combined. True or false, in a leap year, there are more days in January and February combined than there are in November and December combined.
Oh my God, this is so much harder than it looks on TV.
You can walk out of here with $10,000. Do you know how many days are in the months of the year?
Yes, January there's 31. In February, regularly there's 28 days. And leap year is 29, if I'm correct.
Let's be bold and try to add those two together.
Okay, so
29 and 31 is, because we got to combine them.
yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with false.
What was that based on anything? Or just a gut feeling?
It's like you either make the turn or you don't. Sorry.
I don't know that any of us made the turn with you there. Look up at the board. Let me show you something. You said false.
Uh-huh.
January has 31, February has 29, that equals 60. November has 30, December 31, that's 61. The correct answer is false. You have $25,000. You look like you're about to cry. You okay?
My cheeks hurt.
Are you surprised that we've made it this far? We're halfway through the test. It's the worst thing that happen. You leave here with $25,000.
Woo! Yeah!
We're halfway to $1 million. Kids, did you think she'd make it this far?
No.
Pick a subject. Let's turn 25 into 50, okay?
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with second grade literature.
Second grade literature. The $50,000 question, Carrie Ann, is this. Which is a fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen? The Duchess and the Door, The Princess and the Pea, or The Lady and the Lion? Which is a fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen? The Duchess and the Door, The Princess and the Pea, The Lady and the Lion. One of these sound familiar?
Yeah. A and C don't really sound familiar to me, but B, I remember that story. Hans Christian Andersen sounds familiar. I don't know if the two go together, but you know what? I'm gonna go with B, The Princess and the Pea.
So you think The Duchess and the Door and The Lady and the Lion don't sound familiar?
You know, they don't ring a bell.
You know why?
Why?
We made them up. You're right. You got $50,000. I gotta tell you, this is just fun to watch. Wow. You got $50,000, Carrie Ann. I urge you, do not answer too quickly, okay? The next question is worth $100,000. Pick a subject.
I'm gonna go with 4th grade science.
4th grade science. Carrie Ann, the $100,000 question is... Uh-oh. Which subatomic particle is not contained within the nucleus of an atom? A proton, an electron, or a neutron? Which subatomic particle is not contained in the nucleus of an atom? Proton, electron, or neutron? Good news is it's another multiple choice question.
Oh,
Bad news, I can't even read the question. Which subatomic particle is not contained within the nucleus of an atom? A proton, electron, or a neutron? You can walk out of here with $50,000. You've been one lucky student today. The luck might continue. You answer this one right, you're going to be on the poster in a lot of science labs, I can tell you that. Let's talk this out. Do you know what a proton is?
No.
Do you know what an electron is?
No.
Do you know what a neutron is? See, that's going to make this a little more difficult. Now, there's a lot of guys that would hate to see you go. Probably a lot of guys that would just watch you read the phone book. What you thinking, Carrie Ann?
I'm gonna drop out. I'm gonna drop out.
Now, we said earlier, Lady Luck was on your side. If you had to guess at this, what would you have guessed?
I probably would have gone with electron.
Let's see the visual explanation on the board. Electron, nucleus, proton, neutron. The one that's outside the nucleus is the electron. You would have had $100,000. But you got $50,000. Now,
Yes,
remember the little deal we had up front, Carrie Ann. Look in the camera and tell the world.
I am 26 years old, but I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
But you got $50,000, and we'll be right
Yes,
back
I
right
do.
after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? You guys ready to meet our new student?
Yeah!
He is a 53-year-old mortgage loan officer who attended Ellsworth Elementary School in Ellsworth, Kansas. Please welcome Earl Belt. Hi, Earl. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Woo! I'm excited.
Oh, look at
my
you,
God.
Earl. Now, I guess this is when you attended Ellsworth Elementary?
Ellsworth Elementary.
And Ellsworth is near Wichita, right?
North of Wichita, about 2 hours, 120 miles.
I got you.
Right in the middle of the state.
My wife actually has family in Derby, right outside of Wichita.
Really?
So, yeah,
Okay.
welcome to the
It's a
show.
suburb of Wichita.
During the course of the show, these guys are going to be taking the same quiz that you are.
Okay.
So pick one classmate and let's get started.
All right. Kyle!
Kyle.
We got Kyle! Woo-hoo-hoo! Come on, Kyle! Let's make some money.
Now, Earl, if any point this grade school quiz gets to be too intimidating, you can drop out of school with the money you've earned.
Okay.
But before you leave, make me a promise. You're going to look into the camera and tell the world I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
We got a deal.
All right, let's find out. Is Earl Belt smarter than a 5th grader? All right, Earl, pick your first subject.
Okay, Kyle. What are you good at?
Science and history.
History?
Science and history, he said.
Let's start with first grade animal science.
First grade animal science.
Got
The bottom of the ladder, here we
Yeah.
go. The $1,000 question is, a group of wolves is called a pack. What do we call a group of lions? A prestige, a pride, or a pint? A group of wolves is called a pack. What do we call a group
Pack?
of lions?
What do we call
A prestige,
a group of
a
lions?
pride, or a pint? Your classmate Kyle has locked in his answer. What are you thinking, Earl?
Well, a group of wolves is called a pack. What do we call a group?
We know that.
A group of lions. We don't have lions in Kansas, so, but I'm going to say B, pride.
Be pride. You don't have lions in Kansas,
No,
but Kansas has pride in you because you got $1,000, Earl.
Good job, man. Good job.
All right, Earl. We're not in Kansas anymore, but we are playing for $2,000. Pick another subject.
Second grade earth science.
Second grade earth science. Earl, the $2,000 question is, true or false, all snowflakes are 10-sided geometric figures? True or false, all snowflakes are 10-sided geometric figures? Your classmate Kyle has locked in his answer. Now, you said you didn't have lions in Kansas. You have snow in Kansas.
We have snow. We have plenty of snow. Okay. I know that there are no snowflakes. There's no two snowflakes alike.
Right?
But I've never counted the edges on a snowflake.
I know you don't eat yellow snow.
That's correct.
Now, you know you have your cheats left. You
Yes,
can peek at
I'm
Kyle's paper.
gonna have to peek at Kyle's answer on that. I'm sorry. I should know this, but it's just, I'm gonna peek.
All right, your 5th grade classmate Kyle said, true or false, all snowflakes are 10-sided geometric figures. Kyle said false. How's that feel? I mean, it's 50-50 chance.
I know, but I'm feeling, oh my. This is not good. True or false, all snowflakes are 10-sided geometric figures.
You don't know. You could guess true. And if true is the incorrect answer, and he says false, your save kicks in and you're still here. I mean, you will use your peek and your save, but you'll still be with us. I mean, you have a blizzard of options here.
I'm gonna have to go false.
You want to lock that in?
Yeah. I just really lost it on that one.
I gave you the strategy. You know, I'm not supposed to help people. I gave you the strategy because I like you, but you didn't use it. Good thing it didn't matter because you're right.
Yeah!
You got $2,000, girl. Most snowflakes are actually 6-sided. Very nice work, Kyle.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Woo!
All right, it's time to pick another
Okay,
classmate,
I'm
Earl.
gonna go with Marky.
Marky, come on up here.
All right, Marky. Woo! Okay.
You've got $2,000. Earl, let's turn it into 5. Pick another subject.
Marky, what are you good at?
I would either go with math or spelling.
Let's go with math.
First grade math. All right. The $5,000 question is, Kyle has $2 in change in his pocket, consisting of only nickels and dimes. If he has 13 dimes, how many nickels does Kyle have? Kyle has $2 in change in his pocket, consisting of only nickels and dimes. If he has 13 dimes, how many nickels does Kyle have?
60.
All right, your classmate Marky has locked in her answer.
Okay.
You're a loan officer. You don't have your calculator with you.
No.
What are you thinking?
Okay, 13 dimes is $1.30. And I hate to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to count this out just so I don't make the mistake. 40, for two nickels is another dime, obviously. There's 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $1, okay? Times 2, 14 nickels. It's tough.
Let's see what Marky said. Marky said 14 nickels. The bad news is she can't save you because you guys have the same answer. You have the same correct answer. You got $5,000.
All right, thank you.
All right, Earl, you got 5,000. Let's turn it into 10,000. Pick another subject.
Spelling.
Okay. I think we want to go for second grade spelling.
Second grade spelling. The $10,000 question is coming up right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Earl Belt, has $5,000. He has selected second grade spelling for his $10,000 question. Earl, the $10,000 question is, how many times does the letter L appear in the following phrase? Awfully full. How many times does the letter L appear in the following phrase? Awfully full. Your classmate, Marky, has locked in her answer. You get this question right, your checking account's gonna be awfully full of money.
Thank you. The letter L appears in the following phrase 4 times. I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
All right, Earl, how did you come to that? Let's spell it out. How do you spell awfully?
A-W-F-U-L-L-Y. Full is F-U-L-L. Oh. Was that good?
What do you think, Marky? Is he right?
Yep.
Yeah! Lori?
She's right. You're right. You got $10,000, Earl.
I want to
Nice work, Marky.
Thank you.
All right, Earl, time to pick another classmate.
Okay. All right.
Spencer! Come on up. Hi, Spencer. How are you? Hey, now, Earl, I know you brought some people here today to root for you. Will you introduce them to Spencer and myself?
Spencer, there's my family over there. Part of them, okay?
You guys nervous? Is this making you nervous?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am. That's what family's all about. Pick another subject.
Let's go. 4th grade geography. Okay, that's 4th grade geography.
4th grade geography. Jumping up to the 4th grade. Make you a little nervous, Earl?
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there.
Makes me nervous. Here we go. The $25,000 question is, the majority of Yellowstone National Park is located in what U.S. state? The majority of Yellowstone National Park is located in what U.S. state? Your classmate Spencer has locked in his answer. What are you thinking, Earl?
Well, I'm thinking Wyoming. I'm also thinking Nevada. Golly, I'm gonna go with Wyoming.
I will tell you this, 1% is located in Idaho.
Okay.
3% of Yellowstone National Park is located in Montana.
There we go.
I will tell you this, your classmate Spencer has the correct answer. Spencer said 96% of Yellowstone National Park is located in Wyoming. You're right, you got $25,000.
Oh, man, Spencer, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now, see, Earl, that's a big deal because the worst thing that can happen now is you're walking out of here with at least $25,000.
That makes my day.
Yeah.
Woo!
This question's almost a freebie. The worst that can happen is where you're at right now. It's the $50,000 question. Pick a subject. Let's go get it.
Okay, let's go. Fifth grade life science.
Fifth grade life science.
Okay, buddy, you and me.
Our $50,000 question is, in the human body, the adrenal glands are located directly above what organ? In the human body, the adrenal glands are located directly above what organ? Your classmate Spencer has locked in his answer.
Good. In
What
the
do you
human
think?
body, the adrenal glands are located directly above what organ? And I'm going to say the organ is kidneys.
Whoa. What made you say that?
My sister's a doctor, and she tells me my adrenals are always trashed because I'm drinking too much coffee and I'm going too fast and I need to slow down. And I just think, if I remember right, she's telling me they're on top of the kidneys.
You know what? The next time she tells you your adrenals are trash, tell her they got you $50,000. You're right. The adrenal glands are located directly above the kidney.
All right, guys.
Good work, Spencer. All right, Earl. We're going for $100,000. Pick another classmate.
I want Alana.
Alana.
Is that a good answer?
That was a good answer. Hello, Alana.
Hey, Alana, how you doing?
How are you today, sweetie?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Well, guess what? We are playing for $100,000 when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant Earl Belt has $50,000.
Woo! I'm excited.
We have a chance right now to turn that into $100,000. Let's
Do it.
take a
Let's
shot.
do it. Let's do it. Woo! Okay, Lana, what are you good at?
Geography and music.
Geography and music. Let's go third grade world geography.
Third grade world geography. The $100,000 question is, the Ring of Fire is an area of seismic activity around the edge of which ocean? The Ring of Fire is an area of seismic activity around the edge of what ocean? Classmate Alana has locked in her answer. I thought it was a Johnny Cash song.
Yeah.
So,
I remember that song.
all right, you have a copy left. You have a save left. Now, do you know what seismic means?
I have no idea. I am just totally lost on this one. You know, I'm just gonna have to copy Alana's answer.
Whoa.
I don't know. I don't have any idea on that.
The Ring of Fire is an area of seismic activity around the edge of which ocean? Earl, if you had to guess, what would you have said?
Indian Ocean?
You would have been wrong. The correct answer is the Pacific Ocean. For $100,000, may we see what Alana said. Pacific Ocean!
That's over the top, baby. That's over the top. Woo! You go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice work, Alana. Earl,
Yeah.
we're playing for $175,000.
That's a lot of money, man. A lot of money.
Let's go do it. Pick a subject.
Fourth grade music.
Fourth grade music. All right. Our $175,000 question is... What is the first name of the legendary 18th century German composer Beethoven? Bum, 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 bum.
Thanks.
What is the first name of the legendary 18th century German composer Beethoven? Your classmate Alana has locked in her answer.
I took piano lessons when I was real young. And I remember having a little statuette of Ludwig van Beethoven.
Earl,
Yeah?
you got $175,000. Nice job, Alana.
Thank you so much.
Earl,
Yeah.
you still have a save left. You have $175,000. Earl, we're playing for $300,000.
300,000?
You have one classmate left. Jacob, come on up.
Come on, buddy. Yeah, man, let's knock him dead. Let's knock him dead, man. Woo!
You think he can win $300,000?
I think he could win $1 million.
He thinks you can win $1 million. Earl, we have 2 subjects left on the board. Pick one of them. Let's turn it into $300,000.
All right. 5th grade history.
5th grade history. The $300,000 question is, during the U.S. Civil War, what city in Virginia was the capital of the Confederacy? During the U.S. Civil War, what city in Virginia was the capital of the Confederacy?
During the U.S. Civil War.
Jacob, you know, when I was in school, I used to hope that that's where they had written the answers too.
Yeah.
Earl, I want you to remember before you answer, you can walk away with $175,000.
Right?
Because if you answer incorrectly, you're going to drop down to $25,000.
That's correct.
Your classmate Jacob has locked in his answer. Anything coming to mind, Earl?
Oh, boy, this one's tough. Virginia.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, I hope Jacob knows this.
He can save you. But if he's wrong, you're going to drop down to $25,000. What are you thinking, Earl?
I'm thinking Roanoke, Virginia. Roanoke. That's a long pause.
You locked in Roanoke. You feel confident with that?
I feel more confident that Jacob's got the right answer.
Let me ask your wife, Carol, how do you feel about that?
I'm scared.
You're
Yeah.
scared. I'll tell you this, Earl. Jacob is wrong.
I kind of thought so. Oh, man.
Let's see what Jacob said. During the U.S. Civil War, what city in Virginia was the capital of the Confederacy? Jacob said Virginia City. Earl, he wasn't the only one that was wrong. You're wrong. During the U.S. Civil War, what city in Virginia was the capital of the Confederacy? You had the right first letter. It was Richmond. I'm so sorry, Earl. But you're still leaving us with $25,000. Congratulations. Before you leave, Earl, look into the camera and tell the world.
I'm Earl Belt from Wichita, Kansas, and I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.